Hey, what's up, Ratty? Do you think you can help me out with something real quick? Yeah, so I've completely run out of ideas for YouTube. I've done every stupid eating challenge there is. I've done the carnivore diet, I've done eat nothing but eggs for 48 hours, I've eaten like The Rock, I've eaten like a ballerina. Like, man, I got nothing else I can do. My views are gonna start going down, I'm gonna lose my house, I'm gonna lose my girlfriend, but most importantly, I'm gonna lose my Gymshark sponsorship. Man, this is bullcrap. Lily, any idea, please? I beg of you. Oh, you mean my daddy, Greg Doucette? Oh, yeah, I gave him a call on the phone and he was like, man, why don't you just hop on Trenbolone for a week? That'd be kind of cool. I'm like, yeah, I could always use some more gains, but like, I don't want my balls to shrink. So I don't know if I feel like doing that. I could literally do anything else, please. Dude, that's a great idea. Like, I do water fast all the time, so drinking nothing but urine, a little salty probably, but hey, I'm sure there's a lot of vitamins in it. If there's not, I'll just tell my audience there is, they'll probably believe it. Man, you know what? I love you, Ratty. You're my bro. Catch you later. Hey, what's up, everybody? Today, I'm going to be taking a look at Will Tennyson. And if you're vaguely familiar with YouTube fitness, you probably at least heard his name. His channel's exploded over the last year. He makes a lot of stupid eating challenge videos, but he also does quite a few what I eat in a day videos where he shows off, foods he eats to promote, muscle growth and staying lean. I know he's a big influence on a lot of people out there getting into fitness because I know if I would have saw him when I started working out, I would have been like, dang, he has a good physique, and I want to emulate him. I would want him to do what he does. And I think that's really dangerous for two reasons. One, he just gives off terrible nutritional advice. And two, I think, and most importantly, I think he's a gigantic moral hypocrite when it comes to his food choices. I think he needs to get called out for it. So yeah, I'm gonna take a look at one of his what I eat in a day videos. I'm just gonna critique it. So yeah, let's go.
All right, guys, so it's time to make some breakfast. We have all woken up to some pretty unfortunate faces in our lives, but with this breakfast, Ronald McDonald will not be one of them because we are making a healthy sausage and egg McMuffin or sausage and egg McWill.
So here's a little life lesson for everybody. Anyone who uses the words healthy and egg McMuffin in the same sentence, yeah, you probably shouldn't trust them. Just a little tip.
So we got some fake natty low-fat cheese. I found the lowest calorie turkey sausages I could find at the store. So for one whole one of these, you're looking at 120 calories, 5 fat, 1 carb, and 18 grams of protein. Whew. Still trying to catch my breath from the skipping. Don't underestimate 20 minutes of skipping. And then we're gonna go in with 100 grams of egg whites. Then I got a couple of English muffins. Gonna put this all together right now, cook this up, and then head to the gym. So the calories for both of the sandwiches are 565 calories, 64 grams of protein, 49 grams of carbs, and 13 grams of fat. Gonna top it off with my sugar-free sugar daddy, G Hughes.
Okay, so I went on the Chronometer, and Chronometer is this cool website where you can punch in food and it tells you a mega macronutrient breakdown. It's pretty cool. So I punched in Will's Egg McMuffin. The only thing I couldn't find was low-fat turkey sausage, so it's one that it has a little bit more fat than his did, but it's not that far off. It's pretty close. So here we see the protein, carbs, fat, and total calories. The thing that bothers me with a lot of these fitness guys is that's their main concern. Their main concern is calories, like in grams of protein, carbs, and fat. As far as muscle building goes and losing fat, like yeah, that's like your main concern. But for me, I want to be healthy too. So there's other concerns I have, and I think he should be more transparent with his audience about these. Like, let's take a look at right here, cholesterol and saturated fat. Those are two huge factors that can raise your serum cholesterol, and that's how you get atherosclerosis, which is heart disease. That's the biggest killer, biggest killer in the world. So you want to know about cholesterol and saturated fat in your food. And this has 126 milligrams of cholesterol and 5.1 grams of saturated fat. Saturated fat's pretty bad, but cholesterol is something we should definitely be eating none of, ideally. The smaller amount, the better. So that's why I follow a plant-based diet, which gives me, I never eat any dietary cholesterol. And another concern too is sodium. Like this is crazy. 160% of daily sodium in these two sandwiches. That's bad. High sodium intake can increase your blood pressure. That's not good. So yeah, this meal sucks. Let's keep going.
So it's really good macros, and you don't have to worry about getting meat from a clown. And look at the cheese just dripping out both sides. That's just a sign of a job well done. That is hard to beat in the morning.
Hey, Yappy, if you end the conversation, I'll get you an Egg McMuffin.
How about a sausage McMuffin with hash browns?
You got a deal. Hey, look, he fell asleep. Let's go.
Sausage McMuffin.
So Will's just buying a coffee and a donut in a drive-through, and I don't think I have to tell you that's not healthy, and I don't think he's trying to fool anybody either.
So we are back home now, and it's time to make some dinner. So when you think of a bodybuilder meal, like a staple bodybuilder meal, you think of chicken breast or rice and potatoes, and it's pretty boring, it's pretty bland. So how can we spice it up? So today I'm gonna show you guys how to spice up a chicken breast and how to spice up a baked potato. So we're gonna be doing stuffed potato and a stuffed chicken. So we're gonna be doing some stuffed chicken breast with ricotta cheese, some spinach, and some sun-dried tomatoes. So the first step is you gotta beat your meat. So got my mallet here, got my chicken breast. We're gonna put this onto the thing right here and just go to town, you know?
Hey, nice editing, bro. But how much do you pay your mom to film you half naked in your kitchen beating your meat? I hope it's a lot because that's really weird.
10 minutes later. Ooh, that is a nice looking piece of chicken. That is a good looking baked potato, my friends. Looks like I'm staring into an Instagram feed. This thing just looks divine. So the calories for this dish, both potatoes, chicken that's stuffed, you are looking at, pull up the notes, my friend, 820 calories, 82 protein, 92 carbs, and 14 grams of fat. This is a lot of food, not that many calories. Anyone can make this fit into their macros.
Okay, so we're back on chronometer, and somehow Will was able to outdo himself and make an even worse meal. So, yeah, I cut out some of the cooking, but essentially what he made was a chicken breast stuffed with a bunch of cheese and a potato stuffed with a bunch of cheese. So, no surprise that the fat is 28 grams. But I got less carbs than what he had. I don't know, I wrote down exactly what he had in the description, so, I mean, I tried. It's what I came out to. Let's look at some more nutrients of concern. Yeah, cholesterol. 253 milligrams. So he's well over 400 milligrams for the day. That's really bad. 13.1 grams saturated fat in this one meal. That's a lot. And he's well over 200% of sodium for the day. So, strike two, man. This meal sucks. Getting a thumbs down.
So I got these Rolo hot chocolates, and per one capsule, it's only 60 calories. And these are very, very sweet, and they definitely curb my sweet tooth. So I'm gonna have one of those and wrap up the night with that, and then we're gonna have a little bit of a talk.
Okay, so this wraps up the full day of eating. I put down everything he ate, including the donuts and the coffee at the end of the night. So yeah, let's take a look at this. So he got 1,700 calories, which is pretty low, but I'm guessing he's cutting. 160 grams of protein, 143 carbs, 51 fat. Yeah, so let's look at these nutrients down here. 80. He didn't get enough fiber, which is definitely for all around health. You want to make sure you get 100% of your daily's RDA of fiber. So 80, he was a little bit low on that. If you had ate some more fruits and vegetables, that would have definitely bumped it up. And cholesterol, oh geez, 382. I thought it was over 400, but still, it's still really bad. And saturated fat, 20 grams. That's a lot. Sodium again, well over 200%. Not good. Vitamin D, that's a very common deficiency, a vitamin B deficient in. I actually take a vegan D3. I recommend everybody take it. And I also take these are the only two I take. I also take a vegan B12. He got 100% of B12, but that's for all the meat he ate, and with all the meat he had all the saturated fat and cholesterol. Why wouldn't you just take vegan B12? It makes a lot more sense. It's a lot healthier. And vitamin E, that's kind of common to be low in too. You just gotta kind of find a couple foods like that have vitamin E in it, and make sure to incorporate it into your diet. The funniest thing was you didn't get enough vitamin C, and that's insanely easy to get. You just gotta eat a little bit of fruit and honestly not a little bit of vegetables early. All he got it was pretty much was from the potato and the tomatoes he ate. So yeah, you better get more vitamin C, Will, or you might get scurvy. I'm just gonna let you know. But so yeah, that wraps up the full day of eating. But I still have one more thing I want to talk about. So let's keep going.
So I just wanted to end this video off with a little bit of a talk and to say thank you to everyone who's shown their overwhelming support about what's happened with Ollie to me and to my entire family. It is an honor knowing I have such a big support system from all of you guys, and there's so much love, and I cannot thank you enough. Thank you so much. It has really helped me.
So who Will's talking about is his dog Ollie. It's his childhood dog he grew up with, and yeah, he made a video not too long ago talking about how he passed away. And if you're familiar with his channel, you would know that he had that dog in all of his videos. You can tell he really loved him. There's nothing I can't take that away from him. That dude loved that dog a lot, and I really respect that. I remember seeing a video, one of his videos where his dog was getting towards the end of his life and he couldn't see right, so they made him a ramp so he can walk up this little ledge you couldn't see. And that's very sweet. He really loved him. So I can't help but to not notice the massive amount of cognitive dissonance that he has towards his dog and all these animals he eats for these stupid challenges. Animals that aren't much different than from his dog. Some of them even smarter than his dog. And I know this can go for a lot of people. The mass majority of people this can apply to. But the thing is, Will's a public figure. He's an easy person to make this connection to. So yeah, what really bothers me too, as an example, I mean, all of his videos he eats animal products, but one that kind of struck a nerve with me was the carnivore video he did, and he kind of made a jab at vegans, where he was like, you better click off this video, and then he had like a cow. He's dressed up like a cow, and that just seems so distasteful. These animals, if you know anything about cows, they're very beautiful creatures, and they like to play with each other. They can recognize faces. They're really good at problem solving too. Like they can like open up latches. In some ways, they're probably smarter than dogs. And we just kind of a lot of people are really so disconnected from that, and they just see you see a happy cow on a thing of cheese, or on a milk carton. They see a cow with its tongue sticking out, like it's just cute. And what happens to these animals is not cute. They live a fraction of their lives, and they go through a lot of pain just so you can have a cheeseburger or a glass of milk, or make some stupid carnivore video and get some money off of it. It really makes me sick. you know. And the thing is, I think he deep down I think he's a good guy, but yeah, stuff like that it makes me sick to my stomach, because think like that video, that carnivore diet video got like 33,000 likes. The like to dislike ratio is so good. And then take a look at the video where he's talking about his dog passing away. A lot of likes, the dislike ratio, there's not much different. That's the crazy thing, and there's so two different sides of the spectrum. One video where he's talking about, I'm eating a ton of like steak, and it's like, oh, who cares? It's food, whatever, who cares? But the one where he talks about his dog passing, which is just as intelligent as these cows, it's like, oh man, everyone's pulling their heart out to Will, like, oh, you poor guy. It's like, am I missing something here? Am I the only one who sees this? And like I said, I don't think Will's a bad guy. I just hope he comes across this video. Maybe he makes him think that, and this could be a good thing, like he can get new ideas for doing like plant-based, challenges. He can be more compassionate and not think, not incorporate all these animal products into his diet, not like, same with like, chickens, pigs, all the stuff that he's eating. All these creatures deserve more than just to be some kind of meal for some stupid video, especially when we can live a healthy life, happy, healthy, strong life, just eating plants. Why go back to continue to eat animal products? Yeah, it's the past. I think we need to move past this. And yeah, I think I'm done. So I appreciate everybody for watching, and till next time, see you later.